Hi guys, Luis here, estate agent in Central Portugal, today to show you a village house. We are in Azenha de Cima, which is close by and belongs to the parish of Sarzedas, very well known. It's one of the biggest parishes in the council of Castelo Branco. And we are in a small village again called Azenha de Cima. We are just 5 minutes away from Sarzedas, where you can find local amenities like supermarkets, cafes, post office and others, because the local parish doesn't have any amenities. And to show you a 3-bedroom house in a ground floor with a garage, in a plot with 2012 square meters of land. It does have some fruit trees, some decorative trees all around, so a lot to see. Come along with me, let's check it out. And starting by the access, this is the access that we make to reach the property. And this property, this house, it's at the edge of the village. You can see all the village just there. The last house is probably 200 meters from here, which gives us privacy or privacy, depending on where you are, to the property we are going to see, which is this just here. It's completely walled and fenced all around in a plot of 2012 square meters of land, with mains water, mains electricity, and sewage is made by a septic tank already installed. Completely legalized, completely livable. Eventually you could do some upgrades on it. And this is the driveway to the property. We do have a gate there, and we do have a second one close to where I left my car, just there. Let me show you. And this being the last house of the village coming this way, because the paved road does end here. So whomever passes here probably are some owners attending their own properties, and the dirt track starts just there. And our property, till the corner just there, so it's quite easy to identify the limits. And this is a wide gate, probably around 5 meters plus, to have an entry by car. Where we have the garage there, but we do have a nice porch if you want to leave the car outside just there. But I'm going to show you using the main entry of the property. Today it's a nice spring sunny day, getting warmer by the minute, and well maintained all around. They did came because the law does require it so. They came to clear and clean the overgrowth grass of the early spring. And yeah, this is the normal access that you would use eventually to get entry to your property. This is another access to some neighbors, which do have some gardens, some olives around, even a big pond just here on the side, which belongs to the neighbor. So what we are seeing is inside this walled gate just here. We have a post box just there. The water meter is just down below, which we have mains water. And this is a paved area in front and on the side of the house, having the garden area down there. Ideally, I think you could put a nice swimming pool if you like it so, or eventually just plant some other fruit trees, because we do have some figs, some strawberry trees, which are these ones, which do not bring strawberries, okay, it's just the name in English. It's another fruit which we use to do aguardente, which is a very alcoholic brandy that we have in Portugal, aguardente. This is the side of the house, and still on this side, like a flower bed. Some decorative trees, the strawberry trees being some of them, and others. And a rose bed over there. So yeah, you could play around a little bit here on the side of the house. Just to explain that this back side of the house doesn't touch the wall. You do have like a maintenance corridor on the side, which leads us to that car entry that I showed you on the other side. This is a gutter. This is a good thing. So all the house, all of the roof is collecting the rainwaters from using the gutters, which prevents this more soggy ground and prevents damping to go on the houses. So simple fit to prevent future problems, of course. This round thing, before you ask me, is not a well. It was a tree bed, but the tree is no longer here. It died some years ago, but yeah, you could put one there, for example. And here we will find some fruit trees, some vines, and the garden area. But let us leave this till the end, and probably you are more curious about the house, so let us start there. I do love this more private homey area, quite private, paved, clean. It even has like an old fountain just here, which I had to test it, of course, and there you go. Which it uses mains water. So quite a cool feature just here, protected like a tree line here from the garden area onto the house. And this is the front house, where we will find on the ground floor 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a kitchen and a living room with an access indoors to the garage also. A small balcony just there. But just to finish the outside, at least this more homey area, yeah, I believe you can understand that you could enjoy a little bit here. By the way, this is rising sun, and on that south, on the left, and on the back of the house, it's where the sun sets. So it's quite well imagined, the orientation of the house. This is the entry for your garage that we will see from the inside. And that is the gate that I showed you from the outside when starting to shoot the tour. Let me just lead you to the corner. So basically there, again, completely walled, white gate. I've been here the first time like a week or 2 ago, and it's nice to understand that these big trees which are here, this is not a coincidence, the sun does set there, so at the end of the afternoon, all of this part, it's a shaded area. Quite nice for you to relax, to enjoy. Quite well done. This is a porch, which was made basically to put a car, to be on the shade. You could put cars, bicycles, motorcycles, whatever you may have. I believe by now that you noticed the roof is a straight line. It's modern built, so it's concrete beams, and it's 100% maintained, no leaking, no issues, no nothing. That door is an access indoors to the garage or out. Here you have a small shower, so you just need a pool, why not? And again, the gutters, as I just told you. And yeah, I quite love this front patio of the house, giving us some privacy to that more working area, if you want to call it. This will be the kitchen, and let's go in. This, by the way, it's the electric meter, which already has one of those smart ones that sends the reading of the meter straight to the services. You don't need to send it. And this is a house from the 80s. And usually the houses from the 80s were built like this. Main corridor and rooms left and right. So let us start on the right and check the kitchen. Nice fireplace, abundant natural light from the morning, and this is, by the way, 11:24. A small sink here, fridge over there, that's an electric boiler to warm up the water. Yeah, small table, TV on the other side. By the way, all these furniture will stay with the sale. We have a pantry behind this kitchen door, using the staircase space that goes to the attic. And yet another door here, which to the left it leads us to the attic, and to the right we have the garage. That door that we've seen on the side of the house. And yeah, it's a big garage. Everything concrete structure, no wooden materials, nothing. So wide gate for you to put whatever you may need indoors, like a car, for example. And it's a long garage. The floor is cemented. Yeah, and from here, let's go up. It's quite a surprise, the attic, because it has a high ceiling. It's not usually to find this. And I'm more or less on the middle. Okay, so we have all of this space going till the corner. So in the future, you could repurpose this to a livable space, for example, or a hobby that you may have. Why not? Because again, you do have a high ceiling. Of course, you need to put insulation on top, but you do have concrete structure, natural light from that window over there. So it's quite nice. And this space here, which doesn't go over the garage, just the habitable space, has 117 square meters. With the garage, we have 150 of footage. So this attic basically doubles you the space, wanting or needing, of course. Here in the kitchen, of course, you may consider to upgrade new cabinets there, but everything is in working condition. The windows, for example, these are single glazed. Eventually you could consider to upgrade those. You have these shutters which protects you from the sun. Quite common in Portugal. So yeah, but it's a spacious kitchen with a dining area here. Quite nice. Very well, continue on. And let's go to the living room on the left side, where we have natural light to the front of the house and to the entry of the plot just there. AC unit, it's working. We have two machines indoors. Let me go to this corner. So living space and living space alone. Again, all of this furniture will stay. Eventually, if you don't need it, it will be removed for sure. By the way, the floor, this is in wood. It's kind of dry, it may need some varnish, but other than that, it's in great shape, great condition. Only the kitchen and the bathrooms, we have tiles on the floor. Of course, this is rooms where you use water and so that the wood doesn't get damaged. Yeah, tiles. So first bedroom on the left, and out of the three, this is the one which does not have a fitted wardrobe. The other two do have. Again, to the entry, we entered there on the plot. Safety guards outside. It's a safe area, but some people did it on the areas. And yeah, you may not like the bed, but at least it gives you the notion of space. Hi guys. And in front, this is the biggest bathroom. We do have two. We have a second service bathroom alone, and this is a full one, where we have the sink, the bidet, the toilet, the bathtub, and they even put the washing machine here. Of course, you could use it on the garage or on the kitchen. And we do have a window for natural light and to breathe the room. And it's a big space, big bathroom. And no problems, no issues, nothing at all. It's reaching 40, but in good shape. I'm over 40 now, and I think I'm in good shape also. Very well, we've seen the first bedroom, the first bathroom, and now the second one. This is a service bathroom alone, where we have a toilet and a sink, and this guy again. And just to show you that there is no issues at all, completely well-maintained house. Having a good roof, usually, it's what allows us to again. So, second bedroom, and this one does have a fitted wardrobe. The windows, this window leads us to that porch, that carport on the side, just so you can look at yourself. And a fitted wardrobe, 3 good doors, still some space up there for storage. It's quite nice. And the third one, In size, they are very similar, not to say equal in size. So the only issue that I found here on the house, it's just a little bit of water damage just there, but it's dry. So I assume this happened so many years ago and they never painted it, because on the outside it's completely clean. So indeed, probably some overgrown grass allow some water to come in a determined winter, and that happened. Is the only situation. New painting, and it's done. And again, a third bedroom, which we find, or where we find, a nice fitted wardrobe. And here we go outside, and let me show you the garden. So it's a well-maintained house, in my opinion, ready to live, basically ready to move in. Amazing outside space, which does have, and some upgrades may be needed while you are here eventually. A new kitchen, new windows, basically that. Let's continue on. So when leaving the house again, we have this small balcony in front with that nice area just there. And let me surround, I believe it's easier. So even to the side, they cleared that minimum 10-meter distances. So it's clean, it's maintained, it's protected, no issues there. So we have, at least that I found, 2 fig trees, 1 and 2 over there, a nice orange tree just there. I assume these to be decorative trees alone. And of course we will find, has a Portuguese way of doing, these vines around the property. And this is a clear space. So you can do virtually whatever you want here, plant new trees, do a garden bed, do your swimming pool. You can do it all here. We have good companies here that will come and install a swimming pool for you. No issue there. And the color is like this because this was just cut like a week ago. And of course it's drying with the sun. Because before that it was a little bit overgrown, of course. And reaching the corner just here and shooting up, you have all of this going up. I'll put some drone footage. I'm sure you will have a better sense of the shape of the property. But let me close into the house from the middle. I believe it's nice, and you'll have another perspective. And let me show you the oranges, why not? Which they passed their time already. These are winter oranges, but it's packed. It's healthy tree. And yeah, we can climb up here. And the house just there. And this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I keep on posting new listings and properties for sale. I'll leave my contact details at the very end of the description of the video for any other details and visits. See you next time. Bye bye.